Today's the day. My drums came in Ocho, Catorce, 814 from Argentina. These things are hot on social media. I'm probably like most of you, if you're watching this video, trying to figure out what kind of drum kit to get. I was looking at DW, Tama, all the exotics. I mean, we're talking like 8 to 10 grand to curate your own custom kit. So I saw these drums on Instagram. I'm sure most of you have seen them on Facebook or Instagram from Argentina. And I could not believe what I saw. The finishes were gorgeous. The craftsmanship, like bar none, world class. So we'll see. I don't make drums. I've been playing drums my whole life. I'm a good drummer. I'm a decent drummer. I know what a good drum set sounds like and what it should be made of. But as far as craftsmanship and building drums, that's not me. So I'm going to kind of give you my, I've been playing drums, but I don't make drums, little review today. So I'm sure a lot of you have been waiting for this. I haven't seen any reviews on YouTube yet. So this might be one of the first unboxings. Here's what they came. This is what they look like. And yeah, I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to start unboxing these and we'll see how it goes. All right, what do we got here? Looks like some knickknacks, paddywhacks, a little 814 tackle box. If they threw some lures in here, I'd be stoked. But if they threw some drum stuff in here, I'd be stoked as well. All right, certificate. So yeah, my kit's 22 by 14 kick drum, 18 by 16 floor tom, 16 by 16 floor tom, and a 12 by 8, obviously, as stated, maple and African mahogany. That's a great thing about these kits is I got to choose my wood. I got to choose how many plies I wanted, my finish, my hardware. I mean, everything was fully customizable. And like I said before, the really tough part about buying drums is that when you fully customize your kits nowadays, I mean, we're talking 8, 6, 9, 10,000 plus. It's ridiculous. I mean, I was looking at the DW, I was looking at my Tama kit. I've been playing Tama my whole life, but man, I just couldn't wrap my head around spending 10 G's on the kit of my dreams. So this was definitely worth being able to pick everything. The finish is called Walnut Burl with the black ebony inlay. And look at the date that they completed this, and then what's in here. Just some other constructor, shell builder, finish and assemble, and final check. I don't know why this isn't signed though. I want signatures right here, Ocho Catorce. ¿Dónde está el... But anyways, no, yeah, they didn't sign right here, but it's nice touch. Certificate of authenticity. So yeah, this is a little goodie bag. Looks like we've got a some type of keychain here. Smells amazing. We've got some extra washers, spacers. They look like they might be 3D printed. These are for, I'm not sure what these are for. We'll find out. Oh, some more spacers, washers for the lugs. Looks like we've got a extra lug screw here. Some backup parts. We've got some more backup parts here. Little attachment here. Well, that's cool. They got some ear protection, some business cards, and I'm not sure what this is. I think this is a leg stand, like the little leg. It looks like it's 3D printed as well. Kind of a funky looking. Yeah, look at. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or why it's shaped like that, but interesting. We'll see. All right, cool. Little knick-knack paddywhack box. Thank you. All right, at first glance, these things are beauties. So I'm going to take a little deep dive. Let's check these things out up close. I'll give you guys a little bit of a close-up and personal little view of these bad things. right, I picked the stainless hardware. Look at that finish. Boom. The interiors of the shells look great. I'll get these, the hardware looks nice and sturdy. This is the hardware on the kick drum here. But yeah, look at this finish. I actually asked them to, I really like the Japanese wood burning technique. I'm blanking on what it's called. I'll put it down below, but there's a technique in Japan where they treat the wood by burning it. And, you know, I really like that look. I'm not sure if they actually burnt these for me or if they stained them a little darker, but they look killer. As you can tell, they're a little darker than if you've seen what they have on the side. Again, handmade hardware, looks really, really nice. I mean, very sturdy. But yeah, let's get some heads on these and we'll check it out. I like the little certificate of authenticity here. Looks like it's hand signed, yep. Nice touch. Made in Argentina, so cool. So yeah, let's get some heads on these bad boys. Oh, the legs. Here's what the legs look like. Again, they've got this like kind of a funky looking, I don't know how I feel about that, but it looks like it's 3D printed and it maybe melted or gone wrong or something happened while shipping. I'll find out and let you guys know. But yeah, they all have this weird, inconsistent, like the molding was weird or something. I don't know. Ocho Catorce, comment below. Let us know what's up. Then we got a nice little handwritten letter from the drum craftsman. Hello, Jesus. My name's Chewy. I'm sure you know that, or you don't, but I go by Chewy. This drum kit has been entirely handcrafted for you from scratch with the attention and care on the details. We also sent you something extra for you to try. This is a typical candy from Argentina called alfajor. Hope you enjoy them. Marian. Handwritten note. Cute, cute. Nice, nice. All right, chocolate. It's a little chocolate from Argentina that they included in the box. Sorry, I demolished it. It was delicious. But nice touch. All right, they threw in a t-shirt. We've got a t-shirt. Ocho Catorce, 814, thank you. All right, kick drum. Looking tasty. I went with Evans, the EMAD system, amazing. It's got this little pad. Literally you can put like a tiny blanket in here. If you know, you know. These kick drums sound phenomenal, unbelievable. I should say these heads sound phenomenal. If you haven't tried the EMADs, you don't got to throw a bunch of weight in there. They've got this nice little ring. I'm sure you've seen it. If not, check them out. Unbelievable sound. Yeah, so I'm going with the Evans EC2s on all these bad boys. But look at this drum kit. Wow, this kick looks insane. Look at that. Again, the legs, they're good. I was a little worried about how they would, you got to kind of adjust them outwards and inwards to get different height. So that was interesting, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they look like with them when I throw the kick pedal on it. All right, so I mean, these are handmade, so I know that they had some heads on these, but if you look, let's get up close here. The lugs, they're really short. They're kind of tough to get in. The guys at Ocho Catorce are probably watching this and saying, "Benejo, you're doing it wrong." I might be doing something wrong. I might not. I've put drum heads on drums my entire life, and I'm just saying that it doesn't seem like, you know, like it seems like these are a little short. And I had to unscrew that side. So just an observation. I'm sure I'm gonna work it in there. Lugs just a little short. Maybe about another medio inch would be a better. But again, I'm sure you drum builders out there know why they do it this way, or maybe not. Anyway, I'm gonna keep working on it. All right, yeah, that wasn't easy. I really had to apply a lot of pressure on the last lug to get it in. They just seemed a little short. I don't know. I put on drum heads quite frequently in my life, and that just seemed like it was a little harder than it should be. Once I got it snuggled down there, what I did was I tightened these two in order to get the last one down. But yeah, it looks nice getting there. I like to tighten my heads for like 2 days. I'll put a little pressure on them with my elbow or knee, get them stretched out. Yeah, I like to get them nice and loose and let them really settle in. So I'll tighten them pretty tight and just let them just make love to each other for a couple days. And I get really good results. The drums I've played, it just end up sounding dynamite. Anyway, we'll see how the next ones go, if it's as much trouble as this 18 gave me, but looks good. So yeah, again, I get them pretty tight. This one's sounding, you know, kind of timpani sounding. And then what I like to do is I like to apply a lot of pressure just to, you know, really hug it. I know drummers that will put their knee on it. I've seen drummers stand on it. You know, I just know that if I apply a little bit of pressure and let these things, you know, again, make love with each other for a day or two, they sound unbelievable when I tune them down and let the head relax. So just a little bit of pressure. You can hear it kind of creaking and settling in. So you do you, boo. That's what I do. All right, the resonant side was a little bit better, but I had to grab like it didn't. These EC Rezos just don't seem to fit very well under these hoops. And again, Ocho, Catorce might do this. You know, they might, I don't know, like a really snug fit. But I had to like force the head under there. And I like to get everything, you know, just thumb tight. But since I have to force it, everything feels already a little tight, right? Because there's a lot of pressure and tension just for me forcing the lugs down and that head. All right, I think it's worth mentioning this 16, very easy to get on. I mean, the head fell onto the drum perfectly. The hoop went over the head, and the lugs, you know, fell into the slots, just like I'm used to before. So the 18, the big boy, I don't know, maybe we'll have a look at this 12-inch tom by 8-inch. You got a little seam there. Nothing major. Again, these are handmade drums. I mean, I've seen videos where people are ordering DW exotic custom kits where these little screws are falling out, brand new out of the box, and so far everything's just intact, looks good. I tested a couple of these, but yeah, look at the finish on this thing. I just love it. Super raw looking, you know. Anyways, kill a little drum. Here's a little mount. You can tell I don't know if they 3D print this, but all their bushings and washers kind of have that look. So, good hardware. Wow. I wish you can hear these drums in real life. They are insane. Holy moly. The big question is, do they sound as good as they look? They do. So in closing, yeah, I had my drums tuned a little low for my liking. I'm playing with a rock cover group right now and a dirty rock blues group. So I'll probably tune them up slightly, but I mean, that was my first run at tightening those things up, and they sounded mean. Like I said, put some headphones on, listen to it in the car. It's how you're gonna get the best effect. And you can really hear the low end on that kick and the floor toms. It just sounds great in the car or with the headphones on. But yeah, in closing, Ocho Catorce, man, you guys are making some dope sounding drums. I was a little worried, you know. They're international, so all the communication is via Facebook. I did some stuff on Instagram as far as communication, but to be honest, I thought, you know, there's so many scams out there nowadays. To wire somebody thousands of dollars for a drum kit is a little nerve-wracking, but the communication was on point. Anytime I'd message them, they'd reach out. So the responsiveness was great. There was a little bit of a language barrier, which was kind of funny at times, but yeah, check it out. I mean, the fact that you can customize your own kit from tip to toe for, you know, $2,500 plus or minus, depending on what you do, I think is worth its weight in gold. Unfortunately, you know, those big name companies are overpriced in my opinion. If you're good at tuning your drums and you get some good drum heads, I think you can make most kits sound pretty freaking awesome nowadays. So yeah, highly recommend it. Again, check them out. Ocho Catorce out of Argentina. That's OchoCatorce 814. Doing some cool things. Shout out to Luis Zunino and his team out there in Argentina, continuing to make awesome drums. I can't wait to see what the company has in the future. I'm sure it's going to get better and better. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Click the link and do the thing. Catch you later. Peace.